October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and if you've had a history of breast cancer and remember having had warning dreams about your cancer before your diagnosis was made, I'd like to invite you to participate in a research study co-sponsored by Healing Imager Inc. and the social networking site for dreams, dreamscloud.com. I'm Dr. Larry Burk, author of Let Magic Happen, Adventures in Healing with a Holistic Radiologist. I first heard about this phenomena of warning dreams about breast cancer from three of my close friends. The first two had very vivid dreams about having breast cancer without having any other symptoms of breast cancer at all. They were prompted by the dreams to go have breast imaging studies, which, much to the shock of the radiologists involved, showed the cancer exactly where it occurred in their dreams. The third friend was not so fortunate. She had also a vivid dream and also had pain in her breast, but unfortunately her local general practitioner dismissed the findings, and it wasn't until a year later when she was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. Now, these three stories got my attention, so I did a literature search to find out if anyone else had ever discovered this sort of phenomenon among breast cancer patients. And sure enough, I found Wanda Birch's book, She Who Dreams, and she describes in great detail how she had warning dreams about her breast cancer, had breast imaging studies that were equivocal, then had a very vivid message from her deceased father in a dream saying she had breast cancer and to go get it checked. She was fortunate to be able to find an open-minded surgeon who was willing to biopsy her breast based on where she circled it with a magic marker as to where she saw it in her dream. He made the diagnosis that way, and she then later went on to do an informal survey of women in a breast cancer support group in New York, and found that out of 19 women, 10 of them had similar warning dreams, and all but one of them, all but one of the 10, the warning actually came from a deceased family member, just like from her father. Now, this phenomenon has not been studied in a formal scientific way, which is the motivation for actually doing this project. We want to find out what are the most important aspects of warning dreams that healthcare professionals who are taking care of your daughters and granddaughters in the future will need to know to pay attention to. So, to participate in the study, you're going to go to the Breast Cancer Dreams Research section on dreamscloud.com, and I will post the exact link on my October 2013 blog and newsletter at letmagichappen.com. There you can also find more detailed descriptions of the stories that I just told. And once you're at the social networking site, you can set up your own free account if you don't have one already, and you can use a pseudonym to maintain the confidentiality of your information. And you can also elect the setting under My Audience as no one, keeping the dreams completely private. You can elect at a later date to go back and make the dreams public if you like. Then you'll find a link to the consent form and questionnaire, and where you can sign the questionnaire with your name and email address, and you can have the option of printing out a copy for yourself, which I recommend. And then fill out the 19 question questionnaire, which will ask only dream-related questions. And then you can also print out the questionnaire so you remember what your responses were. Then you can go back to the Dreams Cloud site and post descriptive narratives of your dream or dreams. Once you've done that, that's all you really need to do to participate in the study, and we're not asking for any medically related information, only information specifically about your dreams. In the future, we may do a phase 2 study where we actually do go back and want to gather specific information about breast biopsies and breast imaging studies. But in order to do that, we need a second, more enhanced consent form that would fulfill all the HIPAA requirements. But for now, we just want to find out more about the dreams themselves. That said, I'd love to have you participate in the study, and also to tell your friends and family about it, and in particular tell breast cancer support groups around the country. And then we'll really get a lot of useful information, because there's probably dozens of women out there who have had these kind of dreams. I look forward to working with you. Thanks, and let magic happen.